We'll talk about the murder rate with a candidate for city council president in Wilmington. And are you feeling kind of sad this time of year? There may be a medical reason. This is the Delaware Way. I'm Larry Menti. Welcome to the Delaware Way. There's a big election coming up in the state of Delaware and in the city of Wilmington. And I'd like to introduce you to a candidate, Justen Wright, who is a councilman at large, has served for 2 terms, is now a candidate for city council president. The other candidate, his opponent, will be Hanifa Shabazz, who is also a council person. And the seat became open because Theo Gregory, who is currently council president, is running for mayor. Why you?
Why me? I'm a citizen of Wilmington, lifelong citizen. I'm an independent thinker, know how to coalesce individuals around various causes, principle driven. Why me? That's Justen. He's the right one for Wilmington.
The number one issue in Wilmington, I think you would agree, is the murder rate. And the fact that so many people have said that they're going to tackle it, and there's been resources poured into the city, and there's different strategies, and nothing seems to work. It doesn't seem like the record's going to be set unless there's a rash of shootings near the end of the year, but it's coming darn close, and this is after years of saying that it's a problem. Who's to blame for that?
I don't think that you can blame any one person or entity. I think that there needs to be a concerted effort from not only government, from individuals, residents, parents, students. Everyone has a stake. Business owners, everyone has a stake in our climate.
I understand that. I understand everybody has a stake in fixing it, but there are individuals whose responsibility is to make the city safe that have not made the city safe and have promised to make the city safe. And I would include council in that. Do you share some responsibility?
I would say from our standpoint, council, we are not the executive branch of government, so we can't command the police. We can't command the troops to say this or that, do this, do that. Do we have a public safety committee on council? Yes, I'm not a member of it. I am a member of council. I believe we need boots on the ground. I believe in building relationships with the community, all those things. And I think my role is just being a part of that and trying to bridge the gap, being visible at community meetings and things of that nature, ensuring that the public trust is there. That's my role, and I'm doing that.
And now let me ask you about this Murdertown. The fact that ABC is going to do a series called Murdertown. I'm certain that you object to that.
Has it been confirmed that they're doing a series?
Well, they're going to definitely do a pilot, and the way that the pilot has been signed, it seems like the series is going to make air because they're spending too much money on the pilot. Okay. Yeah, but they have definitely done a deal for a show called Murdertown, okay. And usually in that kind of deal, it does make air.
Okay.
It doesn't bother you at all?
I didn't say that. Being a resident of Wilmington, Wilmington has promise. Wilmington has produced individuals such as myself, being born and raised. Wilmington is a good place. We have economic development going on throughout our city, through various housing projects, through building various entities. I don't embrace it at all. I denounce it.
And would you welcome the crews into Wilmington? Is there anything that government can do to try to stop this other than just protesting?
I think that's something that has to be planned based on, are they going to actually air it here? I mean, they could use the name and label and set up shop somewhere else. So we're thinking off of theory, possibly, will it happen? I don't know that it's going to actually happen in Wilmington, but I don't embrace it.
You know, we dealt with a long time with crime, and this series coming. I would think that economic development is crucial, even to helping to fight crime. That would be crucial.
I mean, that, education, a number of things are important.
And what can the city council president do? What could you do more in that role to help with those things?
A number of things that I've done. We've increased just about every term that I've been on council, I've held scholarship events and programs because education is important. My late colleague Eric Robinson said education is a currency to the future, and I wholeheartedly believe in that. So we have to ensure that we have our hands around education. I would increase the actual stipend that council gets for their discretionary members to probably increase it by $10,000 just to ensure that we are getting more students and individuals educated. Ensure that we still still have a concerted effort in trying to produce programs. There's a pastor by the name of Christopher Sims, has a church on 27 West on the corner, the Bethany Church. He sponsors Homework in a Sandwich, trying to ensure that we have more of those programs that are actually touching the people, reinvesting in our youth through safe havens. In the previous term, and then two previous council presidents, Ted Blunt, he also always gave money to various entities so that they can open up at night and have programs for young people to come and be a part of, and create safe havens. So I think that's our role. I think that's something that we need to do, need to get back to the basics in that regard. And so just, again, being a voice, being a resource, ensuring that we are doing everything we can to assist in education.
This Wilmington stock market that the Wilmington's supposed to kick $2 million into, do you think that's worth it, $2 million for that?
I'm not sure yet. I need to get more information before I make a public statement onto the intricacies of that program.
But you like the idea of the stock market. It's probably the $2 million that you want to, you're a little worried about.
I want to research it just a little more.
Okay.
That's one thing I've been pride myself on when it comes to ensuring that I research the issues and things of that nature, and I don't just shoot from the hip or just say things haphazardly. I want to also always be factual in my statements.
Yeah, to be fair to you,
right.
This is going to air in January, but I'm asking you on the day that this information came out.
Right.
So that just so the viewers know. Just one last question.
Okay.
The school redistricting, are you happy with it so far?
I've attended all of the sessions that have been held in Wilmington. There are various concerns, especially the financial aspect on the dollars that are attached to each student and how that will affect those who need special education, different things of that nature, thinking more dollars need to be allocated to those individuals, ensuring that they're receiving the proper services. The unfortunate thing is it's an all or nothing situation. Hopefully, the thought would be they could have taken various aspects and the good components and then implement those. But my understanding is once the WEAC is done, it's an all or nothing situation when they present it to the General Assembly. So it's mixed emotions. I'll say it that way.
Sir, good luck to you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much
you.
for coming in.
No
Justen
problem.
Wright is a candidate for City Council President in the city of Wilmington. When we come back, it's a hot topic in Delaware and across the country. Legalizing marijuana. We'll talk to her proponent when the Delaware Way continues.